All right, you guys. So I'm really excited about tonight's Zoom. Cassie and I have some really awesome, important things to talk about tonight to really help boost your businesses. So if you guys have questions at any time, please feel free to throw them in the chat and then we'll get to them like as we're going and everything. So tonight we have a couple topics that we thought would be really like important to just address and talk about. And just one of them is mindset, consistency, and all how that all ties into enrolling. And what we mean by enrolling, if you're new, would be enrolling customers and enrolling new teammates as well, and just building your business all together. And so why we want to talk about this is Cassie and I have both been in business for a while now. And you guys, like businesses in life in general, they always go like this. There's fluctuations every single day. And you'll see that in any type of business. So like Target, Starbucks, Amazon, any business, you name it, it's going to be a little bit like this. But what doesn't go like this is your work ethic. Your work ethic should always be consistent no matter what's going on. And the reason why I'm saying that is if you have a goal, we all joined for a reason, right? When I first joined, my goal was I really needed $300 every single month to cover my student loan payments. That is why I joined. Then it turned into I'm going to use this extra income to pay for grad school. Then that changed again. Then it was I had a car accident. I needed to pay for medical bills. Then it became I need to make this a full-time income because I can no longer work with animals from my car accident. And now I'm paying off all of my student debt, any debt that I have by the age of 25. And that's been like my reason why and something that pushes me every day. And then helping others do the same with me. So making sure that they're earning that 300 plus or more a month, that they're paying off debt, that they're using this money to pay for bills or emergencies and having that extra leeway. So the stress is no longer there, and helping other people be successful at this is something that I've also become very passionate about and that I love about this as well. So like no matter what you got started for, revert back to that, and sometimes you have to reevaluate that. How many times did my why change throughout the past 2.5 years? Every 6 months. And truly, like there's been lots of studies with this. Your life and like the way you're going, something drastic will happen in your life every 6 months that will change the trajectory of your life. And honestly, when I first got introduced to this business, I said no. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a scam. I was like, no, I'm good. I have a stipend internship. I don't need the extra income. 6 months later, guess what? I spent $99 and got started because I had consistently watched this girl post and share about the opportunity. And if she had not done that, I would not have joined, or maybe I would have joined somebody else. But because no matter what her business was like, she never gave up. She shared the belief, the faith, the growth, the ups and downs. She shared about her and her life, her family, anything that was going on. She was sharing all those things, but she was also sharing about the opportunity and what it had done for her, what it had done for so many others, and that she wanted to help me. Maybe not me specifically, but something that she wrote about really, spoke to me. And I decided to go, hey, I need to reach out to this girl because I don't like where I am and I need to make a change. So why not try for more information? And, that's why you hear so many top leaders and you hear us every day, like stay consistent with your business. Every single day, you should be sharing about the business, whether it's on your stories, you need to be sharing in your feed posts. Then there's, talking to people every single day, growing your network every single day. And all of these things aren't very time consuming. They all can be done in small increments throughout your entire day, no matter your schedule. I know what it's like to work this business while working 50-hour weeks, not being on my phone for 10 to 12 hours a day, commuting 2 hours daily from work. But I also know how to work this business when it's my full-time job. And I have all the time in the world, but I still feel like I haven't gotten a lot done because I'm now helping other people run their businesses, so The best part about this is that you set your schedule. Your work ethic should set your consistency. And if your why is not driving you to work this business and take it seriously, reevaluate your why and dig deeper. Maybe you want to be able to give back to your family. Maybe you have a ton of student debt. You want to pay all that off and not be scraping by every single month. Maybe you want to afford rent or move out of your parents' house. Maybe you want to buy a new car. You know, maybe you need dental work. I don't know your story, but dig deep, find that reason why, and let it drive you. And focus on that why, even if your life is, you know, going sky high and like you're on the top of the world, or if you're in the darkest valley of your life. You know, everyone has good and bad days. So just know that like you aren't alone. And over the last 2.5 years, I've had the darkest of times and I've had the brightest sun. I don't even know what I'm saying for the analogy, but like I've had my highs and my lows, but I've always stayed consistent in my business. And if I had stopped or given up or let anything else going on in my life, I would not be where I am. I would not have met the people I have met. I would not have the team I have now. And like, but the team I have now is completely different than the team I had when I first joined, you know, and it's evolved over the last 2.5 years, but you'll never know who is meant to be in your business and to come across your posts if you aren't consistent that one day. Think about all the people who you won't share this opportunity with. That's selfish. We have such a huge blessing of an opportunity to share every single day and to talk about with people. There are so many things that this business opportunity has done for so many people, and it can do those same things for you, and it can do all those things for the people in your network. So by you not sharing, by you not growing your network, by you not talking about the business or the products every single day, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your business a disservice. You're doing your audience a disservice. Like everyone is always looking to get healthier. We have the best products on the market. We have the best quality ingredients. We have clinically proven ingredients. We have celebrity doctors who literally formulated our products. Volcano Walking Man literally advocates for our Skinny Brew, you guys. Like, he's famous. We were just featured on ABC. We've been featured in Forbes. We are the highest network marketing ranked company on Forbes list for 2019. We are number 283 out of 500 companies globally. The largest companies globally, we are 283. And I can proudly say that we are ranked like better than my dad's 20-year-old company. He works for GE Healthcare. We are ranked like higher than them. Like we are better. Like we were like a better number than they are, if that makes sense. But literally, and I was like, ha ha, dad. And he was just like, sure. And he's been with their company for 20 years. And I was like, to me, 2.5 years, our company's awesome, you know? But like, there's so many good things about our company, and like, we got to share about it, because and I know for me, when I joined, I knew nothing about the products, nothing about what network marketing was, nothing about residual income or anything like that. And all I had to do was ask, in the person I joined with, I asked her questions, and then I went out and found my own information using team pages. YouTube is the best resource out there. Google, depending on what credible site you're on or if it's credible or not, and then Team and Sideline Sisters, my mentor, literally anyone that I could ask a question to. I was searching my eSuite. I was that person that went through all the trainings, the document library, everything, because I wanted to learn, because I was like, this is a business. I have to learn how to be an entrepreneur. I was a Girl Scout. I sold cookies. So like, why can't I help people get healthy and make money? Like, drop a 1 in the chat. Like, if you guys are like, I could seriously, like, when you join, you're like, I can definitely benefit from these products, or I could really benefit from $300 a month, making that from my phone around my schedule. Like, $300 can do so much for me. $300 is my student loan payment every month. $300 is my phone bill and a medical bill that I'm still paying off from a surgery last year. Like $300 is so much, and we can make that and more every single month. You can make that in bonuses, in like weekly leadership bonuses. You can make that in sample cash, you guys. I've made almost close to $500 in sample cash since we launched the new thing. Like I calculated out today and it was like $450. And I was like, dang, like this is so awesome. Like, and fast starts increase. Our commission percentage went up. We have the best comp plan out there. And like, if you're not using all of your resources, using your upline and being consistent every single day, like you're only hurting yourself, and we want you to be successful. We're not telling you these things just because we like to boss you around. Like we're telling you these things because it helped us get to where we are. It helped us pay off, for me, over $20,000 in student loan and medical debt. It helped me retire from corporate America at 23 years old. It helps me travel whenever I want. Well, now I'm a little limited with this whole like coronavirus thing, but like I can literally travel whenever I want. Last year I traveled like 6 times. I visited my grandfather like 4 to 5 times last year. And before I couldn't visit him at all after college because I was no longer living in Florida. I barely saw him. And now I can be like, hey, can I come visit for like a week? Is that okay? Yeah, cool, awesome. You know, I can take this business wherever, but it's because I put in consistent work even when I didn't want to. And you won't always be in the mood to work, but we don't work based off our mood. We work based off our goals. And if your goal is big enough, it should drive you to work no matter what. And I will tell you, like, and Cassie can vouch for me, like I have days where I'm like in a, you know, not a good mood. I'm struggling. I'm tired. Maybe I have a migraine, but I'm still, you know, showing up on Zooms and listening to self-development, getting my messages out, getting my posts up for the day, using my products, showing people that I'm using the products, and, you know, doing what I need to get done, and then, you know, take a nap, or, you know, or vice versa, you know. So find your minimums. And if you aren't seeing the results that you want, push for more. Every single day, it's a competition with yourself. How much can you get done? Where can you fit into things? I used to challenge myself every single day to do like one more task that I didn't do the day before. And it was like myself competing with myself every day. The people around you, tunnel vision, you guys. Doesn't matter what Susie is doing. Doesn't matter what Karen's doing next to you. They're on a different chapter. Every single day, you are writing your own chapter in this business. Doesn't matter where anyone else is in this business. Doesn't matter what they're doing. What matters is what you're doing. And the more you focus on you and yourself, getting your tasks done, learning and growing your business is going to soar. The more you focus on other people, complain how they're being so awesome, how their life is amazing, how jealous you are. God doesn't give you blessings when you're jealous over somebody else's, but he gives you blessings for you blessing somebody else's life and their business and their blessings. When I have a friend that's enrolling, I'm like, yeah, you go. You're a rock star. Way to go. Because I know that they worked hard for that customer. And because they are enrolling, I know I can enroll. I know I can grow my business. I know that people are going to be hounding down my DMs, my door, going, hey, I want your discount. Give me your site. I want to order right now. They are coming to you, and God is willing to bless your life and your business with abundance, but you have to ask for it. You have to believe in it. You have to have that inner faith so strong that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Your success in life and this business comes down to you. And touching off of that is, you know, mindset, making sure that you're filling your cup every single day with positivity. Even when you don't feel like it, throw on a nice podcast, a motivational speaker, pump up song, dance it out like Grey's Anatomy style. You're in a piss poor mood, go dance it out. Sing in the shower, do something that's going to put you in a good mood. You need to go step away from something because someone was rude to you, step away, take a drive, come back to it. Take a shower, come back to it. Reset yourself, breathe. Don't focus on the negative, throw it out. You have a negative thought. I saw this on a Zoom once. This lady literally goes, grab hands. And she was like, negative thought, oop, and she would go toss and then just toss the negative thought away. She was like, crab claw, toss. Because apparently you just toss crab claws or something when you're like doing things. There's a whole metaphor or analogy that I don't know, but you guys kind of get my drift. But literally, and I know it's easier said than done, but the more you practice it, the more it becomes a habit. 21 days later comes naturally. It takes 21 days to form a habit or a good habit. And every single day is progress. Every message you send out, progress. Every new follower you get, progress. Every story you put up, progress. I had someone reach out to me today. I had messaged them last July. They've ignored me every single month. Reached out to me today, swiped up on a story, said, hey, I need to lose some weight. Can you help me? Yes, I can. Do I follow them? No. They follow me. Did I get their number? Heck yeah. Are they going to order from me? Most definitely, because I'm going to show them my results and talk about it and everything else like that. And, you know, you never know you never know the day you plant a seed. Like, you don't always harvest those seeds that day. It takes time for them to grow. You got to water them every single day. You got to take care of them, keep growing your garden. And later on, your harvest is going to be gigantic. I've had seeds come back to me ready to be harvested, 2 years in. From like my first month in the business till 2 years later, seeds were coming. They're ready. They're like, hey, pick me. I'm ready. Thank you. So don't give up. Every single day, plant those seeds and focus on, wow, I'm planting so many seeds right now. My business is going to boom. Literally everybody's going to be messaging me so soon. And just like focus on that. Every tiny task you do, be like, wow, checklist, little pat on the back, doing a great job. Give yourself a pep talk. Sounds super cheesy, you guys. And you probably are like, wow, this girl is just very interesting right now. But, sometimes you have to be your biggest cheerleader, You're the only person that cares about your goals the most in your life. Nobody else's opinion matters. Your opinion matters. Your goals matter. Don't give up on your goals when the going gets tough. Keep going. Find that inner strength and keep pushing, because you never know when you're going to come across because anyone ever seen that meme? It's like this person digging and they're looking for like the gold or the diamonds, and they're digging every single time. They're like digging and digging and digging, and the going gets tough and they want to give up, but they're like 2 inches away from striking gold. You never know who you will come across in this business. And if you give up, the seed that you've planted will be ready to be harvested, but not by you. If you give up, they will find somebody else, and somebody else will pick them up and be like, oh, this girl planted her seed, but I'm going to take it because she's not there anymore, and I'm ready to harvest this person. You know what I mean, you guys? So keep trucking overall, keeping consistent, work on the mindset every single day. And all of these things are going to help build your business. Cassie, do you have anything to add on that part before I switch topics?
No, everything you've said is a 10 out of 10. I am not a public speaker like you are, but yeah, what Jess was saying with like getting yourself hyped up every morning. So like now it's been getting warmer lately, so I've been taking Rosie on like an actual 45-minute solid walk and just listening to music that I like, and honestly that just like warms my soul so much. So like do whatever like hypes you up, whether it's listening to music or even talking to yourself in the mirror. I don't know if you guys ever seen that video. It's like a 4-year-old girl standing on the counter in the bathroom looking at herself like, you're awesome, you're amazing, life is good, that kind of thing. Do it because it feels awesome. So that's it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, mindset and consistency are literally 2 huge things that are going to help you with, drum roll, what we all want within this business is enrolling. getting those customers, growing your team, ranking up, building that paycheck. Mindset and consistency doing tasks every day are what's going to get you there. And, you know, there are days where you're going to enroll like the wind, like everything's on fire. Everyone's coming to you. Everybody's ordering. Your phone's blowing up. Things are woohoo! Like your seeds are ready to be harvested. Wow, this recording is going to be so interesting. Sorry guys, I'm all like on a level, but you know, you get what I mean? Like there's going to be days where your business is going to be on fire, and then you're going to like take a little step back and be like, oh, I'm good because business is so good. Then it'll slow down a little bit because you slow down. So don't always slow down when you're like your business is so good and prospering and you're harvesting everything. Because if you slow down, you are speaking that into the future, and your business will eventually start to slow down. And you know, and if you focus on it slowing down, you're gonna feed that into the universe. You're going to attract that. What you focus on is what you attract in life, and that comes down to, you know, your mindset. And The Secret. And if you guys like haven't, if you're newer and you haven't watched The Secret on Netflix, or maybe you haven't watched it this month yet, like go watch it. Literally I watch The Secret monthly just to reset myself and remember that, you know, I attract abundance and blessings into my life by the things I focus on. And that God wants to give me that abundance and those blessings every day of his life. But I have to ask for it and believe in it, and it'll come to me. But if I focus on all the bad and negatives, that's letting the devil in. And then God doesn't want to give me those abundance and those blessings because I'm listening to the negatives, to that little voice in your head saying, you can't do this. You're going to fail. But you know what? You have a better voice. And you know, I heard this on a Zoom this week. Someone said, you know, when we're kids and you talk back to your parent because you don't want to do something, you know, when you finally learn the word no, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And like, you're like a little kid and you like talk back. When you have that little voice in your head talk you out of doing something or say you can't do it, you need to talk back to it. Say, nope, that's not true. I can do this. I will do this. I've decided that I'm going to do this and that I can do anything I set my mind to. We all need to start talking back to ourselves a little bit more every single day. You need to talk back to the negative, talk back to worry and anxiety and all of those negative things. If there's like a word, I'm struggling with words tonight, but you guys get what I mean? Like we need to voice our inner talk backness. I'm losing my words. It's fine. But like, you know what I mean? We need to bring out our inner child and talk back to ourselves when the negative starts to creep in, because it's not true. And I heard that on a Zoom this week and I was like, wow, that's so good. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I like to talk back. I have a very large voice and I like to interrupt and I like being right. But I was like, if my mind starts telling me that I can't do something, all I have to say is, you're wrong. I like being right all the time. And I know that I'm a mass enroller. I know that I'm a double diamond, averaging $5,000 plus monthly. I know that I can be a triple, a presidential, an ambassador, a double ambassador, a black diamond, because so many other people before me have done it. So why not me? I know all of these things. I know they are the truth, but that little voice in the back of my head still goes, hey, Jess, you can't do this. Hey, Jess, nobody wants to buy from you. Hey, Jess, your followers are going down. Hey, Jess, this girl is rude to you. Hey, Jess, you know, we all have those things. But guess what, you guys? Doesn't matter. None of those things are true. Because you know the truth. You set your own truth. You determine your truth. And you get to write your chapters in your book within this business. You write your journey every single day. The good and the bad. Focus on the good, and more good will come to you. So with enrolling, being consistent every single day with doing tasks, you guys. So When you join, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? The biggest tip of advice, and we all know this, and I still follow this, I resort back to the basics every time it's been a couple days if I haven't enrolled. And I look what my enroller is doing. I look what her enroller is doing. I follow a bunch of top leaders to see what they're doing and how I can use what they're doing, but make it my own version. And then I go from there. So for me, every single day, I set goals. How many new customers do I want today? So how many LCs do I want? How many DTs do I want? So new teammates. Now one of my new goals is sample packs, because that's quick cash and I'm obsessed with it. And every day I set those things. So I'll say, 2+ sample packs, an LC and a DT, or maybe I want 300 in volume today. If I'm going for a lot of volume or a lot of customers or something that's going to bring in a big percentage of commissions, I'm going to share about the products. I'm going to get on my story, talk about it, talk about my results, talk about other people's results, share some amazing results stories. And maybe I've collected some from a top leader has shared some on their story, and I screenshot it and I cropped it and I edited it. I made my own version of it and then I shared it. I take a lot of my material. I look to what top leaders are doing. I save it. I change it up, make it my own version, and then I share it myself. I also talk and share about the products that I'm using. I share about my own results. And when I started sharing that I was using the products, people wanted what I had because they saw how it had helped me, how it had benefited me, my results. And when I share other people's results, they're like, wait, I could do that too. And showing them how simple it is. Yeah, you can share pre-made stories all day long. But when you get out there and you show them you're making your coffee or taking TFX or using the skincare or literally anything, our products are so easy to incorporate into your day. And the more you share you using them, and over and over and over again, I make my celery juice and my coffee every single morning. People are reaching out to me because they're like, what's that green stuff you're drinking? Or wait, I drink coffee. Can I have some of your coffee? Because it burns fat, gives you increased energy, improved mental focus, and boosts your mood. I want some of that. Or, wow, you sell plant-based skincare? I really like plant-based products. Can you give me more info about your skincare? It's that simple, you guys. And it's literally like an ad without being an ad. It's literally you using the products that you have fallen in love with every single day, and that other people are like, oh, I kind of want that too. It's like when you share like your favorite snack, or you eating ice cream, or if you're old enough, you're out at a bar drinking your favorite drink, and we all take that little picture of the little drink, or at least I do. Anyone 21 and above can maybe relate to that. But we share things all the time and don't realize it, but we are network marketing those things without getting paid for them. This you can get paid for. And the more you do it, the more you share about it, the more you talk to people about it with, your business is going to grow indirectly, directly, anything like that. And showing you using the products is like the biggest kicker that people love. They love to hear your experience. They want to hear your opinion. They want to see your results. As much as they love seeing other people's, they want to see how it's helping you too. So I'm always going to encourage everybody, use the products. Show that you're using the products. Track your own progress. Track your results. And it can be for any of the products. We have 60 different products, you guys. We have such amazing products. If you don't need to lose weight, that's fine. One of my best friends, she is skinny as a twig. She's drinking the coffee every day because she drinks it for the benefits, the mental focus, the clarity. She wants to maintain her weight. She doesn't drink it to lose weight. She drinks it for the benefits. And it doesn't need to make you lose weight, because you can't over lose weight with the products. Your body's only gonna, lose what it has to lose. I have friends that, had prescription depression and anxiety meds, anything like that, and they started taking Confianza every single day, and they could back off on their dose or something like that. Our skincare is amazing. For me, I used prescription skincares my entire life. I've gone through every single type of skincare possible. I've had doctors literally, and I didn't want to be on medication or anything, but I switched to our skincare and it's a game changer. And I share that. I share my struggle because people can relate to that. People can understand having skin problems because we all went through puberty. We all understand the hardships of that by itself, and how your skin, is cray in your teenage years, and maybe mine went through like college. So, people can relate to that. So talking about that, and that will all help you get to enrolling. If you are doing those things, you're still like, there's something that's disconnected. I'm still not enrolling. I don't know why. Maybe you're not doing enough. You feel like you're following, your followers aren't going up. Maybe follow more during the day, or pay attention to who you're following. Be more intentional. Maybe you're having issues sealing the deal, talking to people. Send screenshots to your upline. Have a friend who's also doing this business, our sideline sister, message them, say, hey, do you have any ideas how you would handle this? If they don't, go to your upline then. That's okay. Leaning on other people is okay. I text Cassie all the time. I'm like, hey, question. Have you ever had this situation? She does the same thing to me. And then if she hasn't, then I go ask my upline. Be like, hey, you've been in the business for like 5 years. Can you help me? Yeah, of course. Somebody's always going to help you. And that's like the best part of this business, is that you're never in it alone. And no one will ever go, no, I'm not going to help you. But there are so many resources that you can use and access to figure it out yourself, as well as talking to other people too. Our team page has an abundance of things. There's also a search bar. You can type in keywords and it'll pull up posts, tips, advice, videos, trainings, you name it, it's in that page. And if it's not, let Cassie and I know, and we will find something to put into the page. Also YouTube, great resource. Search it up, it'll pop up. That will also help you with enrolling, is making sure you're saying the right thing, making sure that you're following up with people every day. I started writing down my potentials every day. So like Monday, this is so full. This was pretty lit. It was very exciting. So yeah, it was 2 days ago. Yesterday, it was decent. Today, I haven't finished writing all mine down yet, but it's still filling, and I realized that when I started writing down my potentials name, I wasn't losing as many people as often. And it was easier to follow up every single day. And on Fridays too, and to track how many new potentials I'm getting every single month, and then how long it takes me to seal the deal and have them enroll as a customer or join my team, etc., which is really nice. So being more organized with your business will help you enroll more. The main things are going to be your mindset and your consistency. Are you doing your tasks every single day? Are you actually doing tasks? You can say you're like, oh, I posted on my story a few times, but no one really reached out to you. Maybe posted once a day. Maybe post again. Maybe post up to 3 times a day. Maybe get on there and do a talking story. Yes, very intimidating at first. You might have to redo it a couple times, but very effective because it shows that you're a real person. Maybe you need to listen to a podcast, or you can do some self-development, or listen to an audiobook. We have a whole unit, I don't know what number it is, in the team page for self-development, and there's ideas. I've collected some. I think Cassie has added some in there. There's tons of resources. And if you come across something that you think would be beneficial, you can comment it in there. And then somebody else might like that too. I'm always, when I'm on team trainings, I'm listening to what people are listening to, or like reading or anything like that. And I jot it down. So then when I need something new, I go to my list and then I go, oh, this person said that. I'm going to go read this book, or listen to this podcast, or watch this Zoom video. And for me, I try to share that stuff in the team page, you guys, with you, because if it benefited me, hopefully it'll, resonate with you guys too. But all of those things are going to help you with enrolling. Cass, do you have anything you'd like to add at this point?
Not really, but just remember also there's things that like we can resonate with more than like you guys can, depending on your personality. Because me and Jess, she's more of a green, needs to know everything. I'm more of a like I like money, but I also like making sure everyone's okay kind of vibe. So I mean, there's different things that work with different people. So it's all about finding what also works with you, like works for you. So like if there's for some reason not something on the team page, there's a ton on YouTube. Everything on is there, as well as the other team page that you can look into as well for other things.
Yes, exactly. And like for me, I have a very overbearing green personality. I'm like, I need all the information right now, or I'm gonna have a meltdown because I'm very like, I need all the info right now. I need all the research. I need the stats. I need this. I need this. I need scripts. And I'm that person because that's my personality. I like to over prepare for things. And some people are a lot more laid back, and that's okay. We all have different strengths. And I'm not going to say they're weaknesses because we don't have weaknesses, because weaknesses don't exist. We all have different strengths to our own personality. My strength is I over prepare. I have every script in the world. Also, speaking of scripts, you guys, there's a unit. I don't know the number. I should have looked at unit numbers. If you can search it, you can look for product scripts. If you guys are ever looking for a script about a certain product, anything like that, search product scripts in the team page. It'll pull up. There's also conversations for PLCs and PDTs, I believe. So potential customer conversations. And like, there's also an objection section. So if someone says no, or, oh, I don't have the money, there are certain objections that you can come back and like ask them questions and go from there. All those things are in the team page. And there's things that that I've come across that my mentor shared with me that I formulated myself. There's a ton of resources in the page, and I honestly sometimes forget that they're in there and I made the page, but there's resources for you that are available for you. um does anyone have any questions so far? If so, you can throw them in the chat as I'm like wrapping up some ideas and I can try to answer. I won't keep you guys on too much longer. But I just want to say, like, your success in this business, it comes down to you deciding that you're worthy, deciding that you can get the job done, deciding that you're going to stay out that extra hour and you're going to message for host to posts or message for sample packs, or you're going to, put your phone on do not disturb and listen to self-development and manifest LC's flooding your DMs, your e-suite filling with volume, you getting up that extra 10-15 minutes earlier every single morning to make sure that you're spending time with yourself and setting your goals for the day and journaling and focusing on all the good. Your success comes down to you deciding how badly you want it and that you're going to stop at no end to make sure it happens. And sometimes deciding to do something might be a little bit harder, but that's where mindset and building that habit of doing it over and over again comes into play, because sometimes you won't have to take the time to decide. It'll just happen naturally. And deciding that you want to change your life, deciding that you can enroll how many ever customers you want every single day, deciding that you're going to post and share and step out of your comfort zone, that all falls on you. But if you practice it over and over again, you won't need to decide, because it'll just happen. And that's like the best thing ever. I remember the days when I worked at the animal hospital and I had the hardest cases. I was an emotional wreck. I was tired. Maybe I got stuck in traffic that morning, but I made sure that, I parked my car in the parking lot, did my messages, did my follows, went into work, clocked in, did work stuff, which, go to the bathroom, check my phone, do messages, I'd follow. Maybe I wasn't in the mood, but I was like, you know what, I need to do this because someone that I come across today needs this seed planted, just like I did. Someone needs this opportunity or these products just as much as I did. And if I don't share it with them, if I don't do it right now, somebody else will plant that seed. And something that is on my affirmations list every single day is that God will send the right people to me that need this, and that he has everyone lined up for me, and he will continue to provide for me and bless me and my team's businesses every single day. And the more I say that, and the more I write it, and the more I read it, it's literally sitting on a paper above my desk. I see it. It's next to my dream board. Literally everything. And if you guys struggle with focusing on the positives, with speaking affirmations over your business or positivity over your business, like there's a bunch in the team page. 1, 2, you can also ask your upline or your enroller. A lot of training Zooms, leaders say things, that speak volumes. Every time I hear something wise from like another leader, I write it down. So I'm like, wow, that really struck me and like hit me hard. And I need to remember that for next time I feel like I'm struggling with something, and I read back through my notes from old Zooms. And maybe I'm a little more organized than you are, but we all can learn how to be more organized in our life, because it'll only benefit us in the future. Being adults, being young adults, these are all valuable life lessons that we're learning. Being more disciplined, being able to rely on yourself. And like, you have to do that a lot as an adult. And being independent. All these things come with adulthood. And these are important life lessons that are very valuable. And this business working through everything every single day, no matter what's going on, is going to teach us how to be a better person and how to be the best adult we can be the best you can be for the rest of your life. And so I haven't seen any questions be dropped, but I just want to say this one last thing, is that I hope that something on the Zoom tonight resonated with you, and that tomorrow is your D-Day. It's decision day. You can either work your business every single day moving forward with the utmost intention that I'm going to make $500 a month, or you know what? My dream check, you guys, my dream check in this business, monthly check, is $23,873.64. Dream check. That's a presidential. And I know it can be more, because I know I can be ambassador, but making that amount, that would pay for everything. So much. Your dreams are limitless in this business. There is no cap. There is no glass ceiling. Residual income is a complete game changer. The way we can make an income with our comp plan, with the many ways that we can make money with our comp plan, is insane. And if you're not using all those ways, you need to figure out how. Because there are many resources to teach you how. You also have an upline who knows them. There's things in the team page. Start utilizing them. There is no reason for you to say, I don't have the money, if you're working your business effectively every single day. Since my first month, I've been averaging 300 plus monthly in commissions. There's also leadership bonuses, which have been bumped up to 150. And now there's unlimited sample cash every single month. Use what you can get your hands on, and don't stop. And I want to thank you guys all for hopping on. It means the world to Cassie and I.